Hello everyone, today I have a new scarf pattern to share with you. I worked this scarf with my favorite yarn, which is Yarn Art Begonia. It is 100% mercerized cotton category 2, but you can make your scarf with any yarn of your choice and a corresponding size hook. But before I start the tutorial, I would like to share with you that I have a new channel dedicated to thread crochet. And some of you already know about this channel. I was happy to see so many familiar faces and names from this channel on my new channel. But some of you may not know that I recently started a new channel. So those of you I invite to take a look at my new channel. It is called White Thread Crochet. I already have several videos there. And one thing about my new channel is that in addition to video tutorials, I also give my viewers symbol charts, which I sketch myself. And many people already commented that symbol charts are really helpful to them. So feel free to visit my new channel. It is called White Thread Crochet, and perhaps you find something you like. Thank you. The starting chain must be a multiple of 12 plus 11. For the actual scarf, I started with 299 chains, and the finished measurements of my scarf are about 50 inches long and 10 inches wide. You can make your scarf longer or shorter as you wish. I'm going to make a sample, and for my sample I will start with 47 chain, and I'm going to make the chain with the hook size 3.5 millimeters, but then I'm going to switch to crocheting with the hook 3.25 millimeters. The yarn that I'm using is Yarn Art Begonia. I used about 4.5 skeins, and I have half a skein left for the sample to demonstrate the stitches used in this scarf. I start with 47 chains. Here I have 47 chains, and I'm going to start my first row, but now I'm switching to the hook size D, 3.25 millimeters. And the first row is very simple. It's going to be a row of double crochets. Into the first chain from the hook, I work a double crochet, and then I work a double crochet into each chain across. Here is the row of double crochets, and the next row is going to be alternating a double crochet and one chain. So I start with 4 chains. 3 of these chains will count as the first double crochet, and 1 chain will count as chain 1 space. I skip the next double crochet, and into the next one I work a double crochet. 1 chain, I skip the next double crochet, and into the next one I work a double crochet. And that's all I'm going to do in this row. 1 chain, skip 1 double crochet, work a double crochet. And here is the second row finished. I turn my work, and the third row is going to be a row of double crochets again. So I start with 3 chain, which count as the first double crochet, and now into each chain I work a double crochet, and into each double crochet I work a double crochet. So this row is pretty easy. At the end of the row I have 4 turning chains here, and 3 chains counted as first double crochet and 1 chain counted as chain 1. So I need to make a double crochet into 2 of these chains. Okay, so 3 rows are finished. I turn my work, and this is where the interesting part begins. This is where we're gonna work the lacy pattern. I start with 4 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, and these 4 chains count as the first treble. I'm going to skip the next 2 double crochets, so altogether it's like skipping 3 from the beginning of the row, and into the next double crochet I'm going to work 4 treble clusters. So yarn over twice, and I work a treble, but I don't finish it. Again, yarn over twice. I work a treble, but I don't finish it. And I do it 2 more times so that I have 4 unfinished trebles all together. Now I do yarn over and I finish them all together. Next, 4 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4. And into this same double crochet where I work this cluster, I work a single crochet. And here I have a petal. And into the same double crochet, I'm going to work 1 more petal. So first 4 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, and into the same double crochet, again 4 trebles finished together. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I finish them together. So here I have 2 petals or 2 clusters worked into the same double crochet. Next, 4 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I skip next 5 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and into the next one I work a single crochet. Now again 4 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4. Again I skip 5 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and into the next double crochet I will work the same petals or clusters as over here. So yarn over twice and I work 4 trebles finished together. I finish them together, then 4 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, and into the same double crochet, a single crochet. 4 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, and into the same double crochet, again 4 trebles finished together. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and I finish them all together. 4 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, skip 5 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and into the next one a single crochet. Again 4 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, skip 5 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and into the next one again I work the same kind of petals. And that's how I'm going to continue crocheting this row. So I crocheted all the way across to the last 5 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next I do 4 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4. I skip 4 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, and into the last one I work a single crochet. And this row is now finished. I turn my work and I start the next row with 4 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, which count as first treble. Next I will be working over here into the stitch, over here into the top of this petal or cluster. And what I'm going to work here is exactly the same sequence as over here. So I'm going to make a petal and then another petal. So first 4 trebles finished together. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I finish them together, 4 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, and into the same stitch. a single crochet, 4 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, and another cluster. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and I finish them together. Next 4 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, and into the top of the next cluster over here I work a single crochet, 4 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the pattern begins to repeat. Into the top of this next petal or cluster, again I will work 2 petals the same way as over here. So 4 trebles finish together, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, and into the same stitch a single crochet. Again 4 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 trebles finished together. And now again 4 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, and in top of the next cluster or petal a single crochet, 4 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, and in top of the next cluster or petal again 2 petals the same way as before. And that's how I'm going to continue crocheting this row. And at the end of the row I make 4 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a single crochet in top of the last petal or cluster. I turn my work, and all I need to do now is to repeat this last row, so row number 5. Here I crocheted a few more rows, and in the actual scarf I crocheted a total of 27 rows up to here before I made this third to last row. So for my sample I'm going to stop here, and now I'll show you how to crochet this third to last row and how to finish this part right here on the top. And I start with 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, and these 3 chains count as the first double crochet. Now into the next chain 4 space I work 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3. Now I have a petal over here, and on the top of it there is 4 chains, so I'm going to insert the hook under those 4 chains, and here I work 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3. Again over here the next petal under 4 chains, this is where I'm going to insert the hook, and I work 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3. Into this chain 4 space I work 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3. Into the next chain 4 space again 3 double crochets. Into the chain space of the next petal again 3 double crochets, and so on. So everywhere here I make 3 double crochets, and at the end I also make a double crochet into the last treble, which is in reality 4 chains, but we count them as a treble. And this row is now finished. And for the next 2 rows, what I'm going to do, the same thing as over here. I'm going to make a row alternating making 1 double crochet, 1 chain, skip 1 double crochet. And then the last row is going to be a row of double crochets again, so that the top and the bottom of the scarf match, like over here and on top over here. So I think that you can finish on your own now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video tutorial.